if you are selling to the European Union, there are some changes you're going to have to take into account from the 1st of July. Now, don't worry, it's not such massive changes that's going to make it super difficult to sell to the EU. It's just some little changes, and Etsy got ahead of this and told us all about this. So thank you, Etsy. This is not one of the series of Pam rolls her eyes at stuff that Etsy's done. They've been good. They've got in front of this. And this was in an article. You might have seen it in a mail out, but if you haven't seen these things on Etsy, you need to watch this video right now, or go to the links. I'll put the links in as well, but you need to watch this video. So let's have a look at what this is that Etsy's talking about. So one place I catch up on lots of things is you can check out the Seller's Handbook, all articles. If you go Seller's Handbook, all categories, all articles, you get an update on the most recent articles and changes and things. It's a cool way to keep on touch of what they're going on about. So thank you, computer. I'm about 9 days. Yeah, I'm 9 days late to the party with this one. So hopefully most of you have already read this, but as we can see, new customs requirements to the European Union. We're going to look at this article, then we're going to jump over to some of the links to see if we can figure out some of the codes that are needed. So you'll need to add a tariff number when you deliver to a country in the EU or from one EU country to another. Learn how to add the right info. And that's it. All we need is when we're shipping to an EU country, we're going to need a tariff number, which basically is like your customs form. It just explains what your item is. Once you've figured it out, it shouldn't be too difficult. So European Union is introducing a new tariff number requirement that goes into effect on the 1st of July. So we've got a month. Although I have heard some people saying their items have been bounced back by customs already. So keep an eye on this and warn any European customers that there might be some teething troubles here. We'll help explain what you need to know about the new tariffs so you can continue delivering orders to your customers around the world. A tariff is a tax on imported goods, and the tariff number, sometimes called a tariff code or HS code, gives customs officials more information about what kind of item is being imported. The standard code is a 6-digit number, but some countries get more specific with 8 or 10-digit codes. Starting on the 1st of July 2021, tariff numbers will be required for packages delivered to a country in the EU or from one EU country to another. Packages delivered without a tariff code may be delayed by customs or returned to you. So this is why we have to watch out for this. It's a simple thing, but your items will either take forever to get there or they'll bounce back to you and you'll end up with an unhappy customer and probably a bad review. You'll need to know how to find the right number for different types of products you sell in your shop. You can think about the numbers as a kind of table of contents. We'll use a woman's silk blouse with a tariff code of 6208.10 as an example. So the first two numbers refer to the chapter of harmonized tariff schedule. For example, Chapter 62 is articles of apparel and clothing accessories, not knitted or crocheted. The next two numbers are headings within the chapter. You get more specific. So 06 is a woman's or girl's blouse, shirts, and shirt blouses. And the last two numbers are the subheadings within the chapter. These are even more specific about the type of item or the material used. So point 10 is of silk or silk waste. So you put them all together, chapter, heading, and subheading, and you get the tariff code 6206.10 for a woman's silk blouse. There are multiple tools you can use to find the right code for your product. So different tools there you can look at. It's explaining how to use them. We recommend just using the first 6 digits of the code from this tool as they're recognized by most countries. Obviously, this is a new thing, and we and Etsy have to figure it out as we go along. So 1st of July, these go into effect. So what we need to do right now, make a list of the different type of products you sell and start researching the tariff numbers for those items. To make it easier for Etsy shop owners, we're working on a new tool that will suggest tariff numbers for your items based on the listing details, including the categories. When you go to purchase a postage label through the shop manager for that order, you'll so basically, reading and thinking, not my strong point. Etsy's going to come up with a tool when you purchase a shipping label through your shop manager. For people that do that, I still don't yet, but when you do that, they're going to suggest one and print it, put it onto your label. So Etsy is going to help you the best you can. They'll let us know when they've created this tool, and it's fair enough. They're going to be running around like crazy things trying to figure out all the things here and trying to get a tool that gives at least a reasonable estimate of what code you need. So starting July the 1st, you'll need to add tariff numbers to the postage label of each package you deliver. Deliver to or within the EU. When you get ready to dispatch an order using a postage label purchased on Etsy, you'll be asked to add a tariff number to the order right in the postage labels tools, or you can use the suggested options. Awesome. I look forward to seeing how this works. So they're going to give you the option, if you know your tariff label tool code, you can put it in, or they'll go like, here's what we think your item is. And it's a tool that's not going to be perfect, so we do need to double check it. If you purchase labels somewhere else, you'll need to add the tariff numbers to the postage label or customs form for the package. We won't be able to suggest tariff numbers for the order dispatched with postage labels that aren't purchased on Etsy. So it's good to know. It looks like there's going to be a space on the customs labels. Maybe I'll have to get some new customs labels from the post office. Etsy's here, but we can't offer specific legal or tax advice. Same. Yes. If you're unsure about any of these things, get proper advice. Get advice from someone who knows what they're doing. Tax professional and everything, but I would speak to your post office as well. They know about post stuff. So we'll have a look. I don't want to click on the US ones. Let's just do the World Customs Organization, and let's see if we can find some. So you can type in a code, a keyword, or an INN number. I don't know what those are. So let's see how this works. I mean, I've looked down at finding the sections that are relevant, but bet you can't find that. Betcha. Needle felted. No hydroxybenzene in its salts. No, you kind of messed up there. So can we undo that? Let's go back. That's hilarious. Okay, so here's all of the sections, and you just want to figure out live animals and animal products, figure out what's best for the kind of thing. Now, I'll look into needle felting and fabric, because I know a lot of us are fabric producers, fabric workers, and then we'll look into some other things, but it should be fairly simple. Most of this stuff should not be things that are being sold on Etsy. So rawhide skins, leather, fur skins, interesting. Wood, yep, that could be some Etsy people. Textiles and textile articles, that's a possibility. It is kind of. Footwear, stone, cultured pearls, base metals, machinery, vehicles, photographic, arms, misc, works of art and collector's pieces and antiques. So I think the works of art and the textiles are likely to be the two most of you will be doing. So first of all, textiles and textile articles. So silk, wool, cotton, yep, cool, lots of things. So wool, fine hair, fine or coarse animal hair, horse hair, yarn, and woven fabric. That sounds good for knitters, etc. Have we got anything? Wadding, felt, special yarn, possibility. Knitted or crocheted, there we go, lots of things there, and articles of apparel with clothing and knitted. So if you're knitting jumpers and things, that's chapter 61. Other made-up textile articles. Nope, definitely not us. Definitely not needle felters. Special woven fabrics. It's not woven. I'm going to go wadding felton non-wovens. So, what does that bring us? So we've got wadding felt, whether or not impregnated, coated, covered, or laminated. So we are making felt. Non-wovens, rubber thread, no. Gimped yarn, knotted netting, articles of yarn, strip or the like. Special woven fabrics, tufted, nope. Knitted or crocheted. Oh, hang on, we've run out of headings there. Okay. So I'm guessing it's felt then. Felt, whether or not. Interesting. Okay, here we go. Needle loom felt and stitch bonded. Other felt could be other felt of wool or fine animal hair. Definitely felt of wool or fine animal hair, but I don't think this is the best choice. But it's given us some ideas here. So I'm going to go down to the other thing. Works of art. I think we're going to have to go with this for needle felting. Works of art, collector pieces and antiques. Paintings, no. Engravings, original sculptures in any material. That sounds good to me. And with this, there's the antique section. Original sculptures. What does that give us? Postage stamps. Oh no, it's not pulled up anything else there. Okay, yeah. So original sculptures is just 9703.00. There's no deeper down we can do that, or is there? There's a little arrow here. Is that going to take us anywhere? Oh, maybe. No, that is absolutely it. So, yeah, sculptures in any material all have the same code by the looks of it. So, 9703.00 for sculptures. For needle felting kits, I think that's going to be, that went back here. For needle felting kits, I think that's going to be the fiber. Where did we get that? Could be textile and textile articles. Can we find wool? See, I found something where it said, like, what was the words? It said uncarded and stuff. What's chapter 51? Wool finder. It is wool we're making. Oh, here we go. This is it. So definitely wool, not carded or combed. Yep. Yarn of carded wool, not put up for retail sale. Wow, this gets really complicated. Yarn of wool put up for retail sale. So, yeah, maybe. Well, combed carded wool, woven fabrics. There's lots of interesting things. Wadding and non-woven. Definitely, you're going to have to look through these things. Others, yeah. Okay, we're ready. Now, this is a problem. The headings, and then you slip down into the chapters again. It really needs to show things a little more clear. But yeah, so you're going to have to jump into these and really think about it, dig in, maybe ask some advice or stuff. But here's an idea anyway of what this is all like. Yeah, it's confusing. There's no denying it. It's a new thing. It's confusing, but we've got a month to figure out what it is that our items are supposed to be. Some of them will be straightforward. I mean, I think antique jewelry is going to be nice and easy. Silk blouses, Etsy told you. Get your best guess. I very much think our sculptures can be sculptures, and felt items, yeah, just saying they're wool So we'll figure it out. But I just wanted to jump in and give a quick look at this. Hope this helps. Yeah, let me know. Shout at me for being an idiot and tell me what you think the codes your items should be. Let me know in the comments below. What codes have you figured out for yourself? Okay, thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you next time.